let's have a little chit chat. It is now 2023, and so with the new year, I like to make 5 goals for myself. I wouldn't necessarily call them resolutions. I feel like resolutions was for our parents, and like it was always this unattainable thing. I rather set 5 goals for the year, and I know some other people may want to make more, but I like to set 5 for myself because I feel like if I do anything more than 5, I start to get overwhelmed and I lose track of the goals that I've set for the year. So yeah, let's get into it. First, and very important, I have spend less. I have a tendency to go out shopping and buy a lot more than I need. I start to tell myself, treat yourself. You work hard for your money, which is not a lie. And like, I think you should be able to treat yourself with your money, but I also think that I go overboard sometimes. Not that I'm going to stop myself from buying things that I want. I think I'm just going to monitor it and make sure I'm not buying in excess, because there's no reason for me to go to Target for one thing and then buy 20 things. I'm also about to be 26 and I want to be able to save for my future. And so, not that I don't save already, but I would like to be able to, put a little bit more in that and start to think about my future a little bit more. Second, I have meal plan. So the meal plan is for multiple reasons. I would spend less and waste less if I meal planned more. I will say one thing that has helped me this past year is HelloFresh. Not having to meal plan and just having something that I know I can come home and just whip up quick with the instructions. Second, I have always struggled with disordered eating. I have already wrote down a little plan in my notes app. I mapped out 3 different things I can have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and for snacks. I did groceries this morning. I didn't film it because it was busy. It's a Sunday. It was really busy in the grocery store. But I also listed out everything that I needed to make those things. So then I can go in there and pick out my meals. I also know what ingredients I need to pull out of my cupboards and my fridge so I can make it. Okay, third, I want to work out more. I have a tendency to work out for a week or 2 every single day for half hour, an hour, and then because I push myself so hard, I just stop dead in the tracks. I want to make sure that I am not pushing myself to the max immediately, because then I tend to fail at it. I want to work out at least 2 to 3 times a week, and then if I feel like I want to do more, then do more. But I think there's no reason to force myself to go 0 to 100 just for me to go right back to 0. I have my elliptical and I have my hula hoop, and I also want to buy a pair of weights. I have some in my Amazon cart that I have to get to. I want to do the different workouts that I've seen on YouTube. There's a lot of options, and I feel like since I push myself so hard every time I attempt it, I don't allow myself to explore those options. So we're gonna try and do more of that. My 4th one is to read at least an hour a week. I have lots and lots of books. I love to read. I love to collect books. Behind here, you probably can't see it, but I have a bookshelf that I have grown out of because I have so many books. I used to read a lot when I was a kid and as a teenager. I had a lot more time back then, so I would just read a book in a day or 2 and then move on to the next book. Now as an adult, since I have a lot more responsibilities, I get home from work and I'm tired. All I want to do is just relax, watch something mindless. I definitely don't read enough anymore, which is sad to me because I love reading and I love the stories, and I have a bunch of books that I haven't read through yet. I want to do at least a half hour to an hour a week, whether it's in the mornings or at night or on my day off. I don't want to push myself and just force myself to do it, because then that's not fun. But I want to do that, especially since I'm in the middle of a book, and I've been in the middle of this book for like a year now, with no exaggeration, a year now. And I really want to finish it. And also because when I read through all the books I got, I can buy more books. I love me a Barnes & Noble's day. Lastly, but not least, I have improved my YouTube content. Well, I'd say improve my content in general. So I have this YouTube channel, I have a TikTok, and I have an Instagram. I definitely have improved my YouTube over this past year since I began. However, I definitely want to look up more things I can do with it. I want to be able to advance my skills, just like I have over the past year, because I think that's exciting and I love to learn new things, so I'm gonna do that. I feel like I have focused a lot on my TikTok lately with my content. I definitely want to get more interested in my Instagram. Like, I post on Instagram, but it's usually re-uploaded TikToks that I have and just random posts here and there. I just want to be more active on that platform as well. And this one isn't written down, but let's say it's a bonus one. I have been doing Duolingo, and I've been working on my Spanish. So I am Puerto Rican. However, I don't speak much Spanish. Not that I can't, and not that I don't understand it. I 110% understand it. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think for me personally, I would love to be able to find my confidence to speak it more. I think that's the thing. Like, as a kid growing up, like, we would speak Spanish around the house, but not much. It was mostly English. So I think now I want to be able to build my confidence and my Spanish speaking skills so I can be able to talk to my family members or use it in a professional setting. And I think that would just be something great. And yeah, that's my little goals list for 2023. I hope your guys' 2023 is going great and you have big things planned. And even if you don't, I just hope that you guys enjoy yourselves and love yourselves.